Hello, today I'd like to introduce you to Denim and Lace. It's a semi-soft cover journal, single signature. This denim is really soft. And it's got some lace on here and some hints at the nature theme. And it's actually an eclectic theme as well in here. I've got beads on the tassel, lovely colors to go with the cover, and some vintage crinkled seam binding. I didn't need to dye this. It was a lovely color already, went perfect with the lace. Quite thick for one signature. Yes, I was up to my usual thing, stuffing. So let's see, that was just over 9 inches by 6.5, and the spine's about 1.25 inches. And this here, tied closed, is about just over 2 inches. I had fun experimenting with tabs in this one, and also using up some of my own like homemade digitals. What I mean by that is there's things that I took pictures of, because sometimes when you make something and you like it, you don't want to part with it, so you take a picture of it, which I do sometimes, and then I'm able to use them again. Like this piece here is just I think a digital of some blueberry dyed paper I did. So inside we have a pocket here. We've got some tea-dyed cardstock layered with the denim here. So it's nice and sturdy, but a bit flexible. I've got a card here from 1982. It's blank inside, hasn't been used, and I thought the colors went lovely with this journal. Has an envelope with it, and a little mini journal here made with scraps. This was from an envelope, and a little mini tag here and some tea-dyed pages for writing, some stamping. Here we've got some Velcro, opens up, and you can see there's a pocket in here with some tea-dyed writing paper. And there's a little tuck spot here too, and there. This is made from an envelope. It's been tea-dyed. And this page here, this is some watercolor that I did to create a tag. And this is some digital of some paper dyeing I did, hand dyeing of it. A couple little tags there, little mini envelope. And on this side we have a little tuck spot too. A mini flip there. And here's another tea-dyed digital that I did. I think I did this with watercolors. That was fun. A tag here made from a greeting card. Pocket made from some handmade paper. And a bunch of little tags for writing on. You can write on the backs of these. And this is also made from calendar picture and some scrapbook paper. And writing space on the back. It looks like I hand stitched that. That was fun. So relaxing to do hand stitching. And on the tabs, I think almost all of them, I've got some stamping on them. Got a little tab maker, so I was having fun. And this is a digital of some antique lace that I have. Lots of writing space. And on the edges of each of the paper, I put some tea-dyed, really good quality paper scraps. Oh, I just love the feel of this. A very sturdy little journal. Little tag there. It's from a vintage mushroom book. And there's a copy of one of my coffee dyed papers using plastic doily. So that's a digital. And this trim here, love this stuff. That's vintage trim. Little journal card here. The rusty paper clip holding it on. And on this side we've got a postcard and a digital of some other paper that I dyed. I think I did this. Let's see what I used to do that. Was that watercolor? I think that was watercolor. Sometimes I use food coloring and mix up different colors too. Some stamping and some more of that antique lace. And here we've got a paper clip It's hidden, and it's got a piece of book page on there, a little bit of lace in that, and some book page underneath. These are just tucked in there. I was going to pull this whole thing off, and then I realized, yes, it's holding on this. See, the little tab maker. I'm having fun with it. And that's from a bird book. That picture is from a vintage bird book or a magazine. I don't always remember. Yeah, I think that one was from a magazine. And there's another one of my little homemade digitals. It's been tea dyed. I can tell it's a digital because it's only got the thing on one side, so that's how I can tell the difference. A little tuck spot there. Made a little full stamp out of, I think that was from a book or a magazine. Here's another digital, and I just love the feel of the sturdy edges I put on there. And that's a cute little stamp that I recently got at a thrift store, and love this old lace. The little flowers on it. I don't know what year that would be from. I don't know if it's vintage or not, but it's sure cute. Some stamping here. And this is from a Canadian magazine, I think. There we go. Writing spot and a tuck spot too. And journal on both sides of this. I usually have blank on the back of my journal cards for journaling. There's lots of room to play with this one too. Like if you were somebody that wanted to add more, you could. But if you're like me and you like to journal, there's lots of room to journal. You can even write over top this too. And that's from a nature book, that little picture there. This is digitals from watercolors that I was doing. And there's a journal card made from old book page, some fabric and a vintage button, and some washi tape, and some tea dyed paper doily, and there's some writing space there, little stamping. This was made with an envelope and a paper napkin, and then I put a little bit of sparkle on it too, and stamped as well in the background. When it opens up to create a tuck spot here, it's got some vintage bias tape there, or no, seam binding, pardon me, and a tag here, blank on the back. That one's blank on the back, and there's some washi tape that goes with the colors on this page. And there's a little cute file card there, and this is a hidden paper clip with a button and some cotton on there and a bit of lacy stuff. This is from a digital watercolor of mine. On this side we've got the hidden paper clip's got stamping, and here's some papers to journal on. Some, I think this is coffee dyed lace here. I cut out some flowers from it. A little button, a little receipt tag there that you can write on either side. And this is made from a book page with some vintage nature picture on it, some washi tape, some sewing, and lots of writing space on the back. This was made from a fabric sample. I did some stamping and then sewed a label on there. And this was something I did with watercolor, and that's, I believe, a digital. Yeah, because you can see it's blank on the back, tea dyed. And this is from a magazine. Oh, I love that. It's almost time to have meals outside again. It's getting warmer here. It's nice. And that's just some tea dyed. I think it's, yeah, opens up for writing in there. And a lovely English garden house. Journaling space. And some vintage lace. And this is a cutesy little sticker my daughter gave me. And on this side we've got washi tape on here, and a little journal space there. Some interesting little buttons here, and journal card here with that little fairy stamped on it to go with the theme over there. On this side we have some, I love the feel of these papers, really good quality paper for journaling on, and here as well this opens up, so it's got lots of space for writing. And then there's a little card there too. On this side we've got one of my little yo-yos. Been making them lately. Well, it's a great thing to do when you're not feeling well, because I'm just getting over a cold, so I made a lot of them. How many did I make? I'm not fast about anything that I do, so, but I did make a few. And this I did with watercolor, and that's a digital. It's blank on the back, tea dyed. And this here is a hidden paper clip, and got some vintage paper here, but on the back it's blank for journaling. That's from a book. A little button sewn on there, and a little full wax seal on this side of it with a page from a book about grandparents. Lots of journaling space. And there's a lovely cat. And speaking of lovely cats, I'm just going to, hope I don't drop this, move this to show you. There's a lovely cat sleeping nearby as I do this. She was right here, but she didn't stay long, so I was able to start filming. Try not to boot them out of places, but sometimes you just have to. Stamping. There's the center of it. This is a picture that I took from of an oxalis or wood sorrel in my garden. It's a pink one that has, the flowers are like that. There's another one of my yo-yos. This is made out of silk. And there's a journal card there. Some ribbon and some cotton. Tea dyed. I think that's cardstock. Yeah, feels like it. And some lace here. Little tuck spot there, little mini one with a full stamp made from a book page picture, and this is watercolor that's been copied. Oh yeah, because we're going to see the other side now of everything, so I won't repeat myself anymore. Butterfly from a butterfly book, and this is just a cute little recipe for how to make a sweet bath, and that was from a book that I have. Oh, I love this stamp, makes me think of my house. And this here we've got a pocket made out of a Edith Holden book page, and a little journal card with a cutesy little pink button. There's a button there too, and there's a page also from the Country Diary on an Edwardian lady. I'm getting to the end of that book that this comes from. Almost finished it. It was one that was falling apart, so it was an easy thing to use it. I almost put it in the recycle one year, but I'm glad I didn't. Had no idea that I was going to be doing junk journaling one day, but I guess my little guardian angel knew. This is airmail paper for writing on. There's a little bird from a vintage bird book, and that's from a book, a gift book. I think it's from what year? It's been around for a while. Maybe not quite vintage. This little spot here I made with a piece of greeting card, and then put a little ribbon on there, and it's blank on the back for journaling. And there's a hidden paper clip made with some book page from I think a garden book, and then I added a picture of a flower from a different garden book. And there's a little bird stamped on this side. Here's a little journal card. If that opens up, yeah, it does. That's just tucked in there. And there's a copy of some stamping I did with, I think it was maybe coffee or ink or something, and leaves from my garden. I have a lot of maple trees, Japanese maple trees. Oh, I love this picture of the two eagles. We hit them a lot around here. I've taken pictures of eagles literally from my front step. And that's from watercolor. And there's a cute little thing about friendship from a gift book. Lovely picture of cottages. A little tag I made with some, on this side it looks like vintage ledger paper, and then I put washi tape on it and some old book page and did some stamping. And there's a cutesy hidden paper clip. And on this side is a picture from a magazine. I think it was an art magazine. I love the vibrant colors in that. And it goes with the other things on this side. Journaling space there. And this flips up and you can write on that as well. This is from a wildflower book. Illustrated, and this is used as a belly band for a journal card there, and this can be taken out and you can write on both sides of it and write some secret writing on there too, or you can take this out, use a template to put your own picture in there. You can glue it on there too if you wanted. I'm stamping. Tuck spot here, writing space there. From the Secret Garden, I guess movie or book. It's one of my favorite books. This is from a greeting card. Sweet. And this is from a greeting card as well. This I covered with napkin, same with this. There's a little tag there. Little journal card there. Little lace flower. Some ribbon behind it. And this, oh my goodness, finely made. And this is made by MCC, and I think it's Mennonite Central Committee. So some Mennonites made that. They like to make things to help out people in different countries. And they sell them for non-profit. Used to go to their reef fairs every year. Got a lot of things from their thrift sales too. Things that I'm probably still using there. This might even be from there. I don't know. Things I've had for years. I thought this was cute. How it went with this. There's some lace there, and this is made from a magazine. Some stamping on there. One of my little silk booklets with a bird and some tea bag and picture from a flower book. Some lacy stuff there, and inside there's tea dye paper for writing. And I put this in here because while I was working on this, I came across this in one of my books. Yeah, it's pretty old, I think. Wild and Garden Flowers of BC, dried in their natural colors. So, and then I guess somebody was using it for a bookmark. And over here, we have a spot for a little tag and a little journaling booklet and some secret journaling under here. And that closes like, how did I have that? Like that, because you have a choice of which way you want to do that. Just remember it's the one on the left. And a card made from a greeting card for journaling. And there she be. Denim and Lace. I hope to list her on Etsy today. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you managed to avoid this cold. Now, the good thing about this cold was my husband and I discovered a new mystery series. Well, it's not new, but it's new to us. I think it's made in Ireland, but it's called Vera. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but we can never guess who done it. But I'm glad that justice gets served, because that's important. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.